This is a new world.
This is-
All new
Welcome, everyone. We're using a new recording system, and you'll see some things that will look like super cool, but
Besides our
other things that
faces.
probably just won't work properly or will fuck up. We'll start this and we'll do our normal intro.
Stick around. Welcome.
We're just getting stuff in there. I should probably mute. Oh,
Oh.
I was supposed to have switched back when
Wait.
it started growling.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome, everyone.
Long time no see.
Man, I don't know if we did that.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to do
count
the
now.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
doesn't matter anyway.
new system.
Anyway.
We're trying everything out.
Get going.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Midnight Movie Distillery. I am one of your hosts, Logan Lynch.
I'm another one of your hosts, Warwick Price.
And I'm another one of your hosts, Lon Black. Today
I
we've got a
do
new thing.
I do
What?
think we're
Are we off
I think we're
center?
shifted down.
He's getting close because he likes you. I think
know.
it did shift because I can see the corner of that brick.
Oh,
Yes.
And I can't on the other side. I made it where I could see the corner of the
Yeah,
column.
we'll
fix that in the
it's
next
fine.
episode.
You'll fix it in post.
Next episode, don't you worry about
So we have a special episode today, just because I subscribe to I
Alcoholics Anonymous.
and
You can say it.
that's every Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
stuff.
See you there. So everything has subscriptions, right? There's all these subscription services out there. And I saw this one that come up on Facebook, Instagram, I can't remember where it was. That just seemed really interesting. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And so I subscribe.
It's called Feet Finder.
Quentin Tarantino is
Yes,
the main
the
member.
owner of it is.
So I subscribe to this.
Ooh.
So
It's a
Shiny monkey.
shiny monkey.
Yeah.
So basically, it comes in a really nice box,
Ooh.
and it's called Blind Barrels.
Ooh.
I
I can't even see it.
He's getting funnier
Okay.
the older he gets. You
Yes.
understand?
So
You want to do a zoom in on something like that?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at this.
Let's
Check-
switch over to
do the new fancy.
size.
Is it gonna
Is
wiggle?
it actually going to zoom in close up?
Let's see.
Oh,
Right.
look at that.
Look at
There was a bit of a wiggle there.
that. It's fine. It's close enough.
bit of
So
a
there you
wiggle. Okay, there you go. So you can't.
You gotta go down. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
No,
Wow.
Yes.
people are gonna scan that barcode though now.
Oh, and they're going to find out what it is before we are.
Oh.
Okay,
yes,
so
good
let's go back
Okay,
to the
alright.
wide shots.
Okay.
Okay, and then
I
go
like
go
it.
back to front.
Look
I
at
like
this.
it. Back
Okay.
to front.
Look how advanced
Never
we
go
are.
back to front. That was damn classy. I
You're
gotta
That's
right.
say.
pretty cool, right?
We're like
We
doing
look so
stuff.
professional. Anyway, so
Like
so
a
the
real
concept of this is basically every quarter they send me 4 of these little bottles, and
Yeah,
I
that's
have
pretty
no idea what is in them. So like if I
Do you
pick
know how
up,
many ounces? Probably like 3
I'm
or
sure
4
it says
shots.
I'm sure it says it
Oh
somewhere.
man, I gotta take out my glasses.
So that involves me looking at very small writing. So each bottle has like A, B, C, and D. Not each bottle has A, B, C, and D, but this one has A, this one has B, this one. Anyway, you get the idea. And I have no idea what's in it, and we don't have any idea what's in it. But there is a QR code on the back, and the idea is that once you you try it and you test it and you go, wow, this is kind of cool. I taste like hints of black pepper and nutmeg. And then you scan the QR code and it tells you what the bourbon whiskey is, and it tells you what what those things that you were tasting. The idea being obviously that you kind of improve your ability to
It's just gonna show how bad I am at picking
well, and
things out of.
me as well. I mean, it's like
Bourbons.
yes, it's vanilla. I taste vanilla. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
It's honeysuckle.
so we are today for this episode. We're going to each try these,
Dun, dun, dun.
and I didn't really think this through
Yeah.
because it's like so. I guess we'll try it, and then we'll do our rating for A, B, C, and D. And
Oh.
then-
Because we're gonna have to rate it as we do them then.
Yeah.
'Cause we won't be able to go back and forth or anything.
Right.
Mm.
So
Who would
We'll
have
This is
see.
thought?
new.
it's an experiment.
We're trying something out.
Do it.
All
So-
right,
All
man.
right, glass is coming up.
Let's do it to it, Suet.
So obviously they get.
Wait, we don't have a cork on
We
this,
don't
do
have a
we?
cork in it. So
Can you take your finger and go?
Fruit. I had
Yeah,
a
there you
quarter
go.
for every time I heard that.
Ah,
Not even a
maybe
quarter.
Not
they're
even a
probably saying he just dumps it down.
yeah.
Great.
Eau de whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's French.
Eau de Toilette.
Okay, come on.
Does it spray it?
No, not quite. So I don't know how much to put in.
That's probably good. Wait, and then you can always come back to it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh shit!
Oh, I
Sorry.
ain't got nothing.
Oh.
You can have some of mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you
There you go.
overpoured the.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
We
That
good?
look about
Everybody,
right.
I think we're close.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah,
damn
it's
close.
close enough.
Okay.
Close
okay.
enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we didn't smell the bottle.
Yeah, I don't think we.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably better if we
Yeah.
just
Plus, if we're doing all of these, it's gonna take some time. So.
Yeah. Give me time.
So the good news is,
Wow.
not
I'm
gonna
a
get
fan
drunk.
of the smell. It
Not gonna
smells
get drunk with
great.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was assuming this was going to be one of those things where they send you like the really cheap crap just to see if you
Well,
think you know what you're thinking.
I get the
is
assumption
right.
that one of them might be crap or something.
Ooh.
You know, just to kind of save money.
So
Watch one of them be
supposedly.
Malort.
or Zachariah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Zachariah Harris.
So
All right, here we go.
supposedly it's like, this is, obviously unique bottles and things like this. Got
But this is actual stuff, right? Like we could buy
You can buy it. So
Yeah,
they said
yeah.
that
stuff.
on the back. I think
Whiskey.
here's
The actual.
on that one that you can buy a full size bottle of anything that you like.
Okay.
Right.
That's cool.
So it's definitely got some heat to it,
A lot of heat.
but it's pleasant.
Still on the
The,
first.
the flavor's good.
That is a lot of heat. And I feel it in my tummy.
Yes.
From the heat.
Well, and that's
It
fine,
went on the
but
way
it's-
down.
Yeah, and it's like it's really actually not so much in the back of my throat.
Mhm.
It really is like in my tummy, in my stomach.
Does it say what realm these stay in? Are they all bourbons or is it just whiskey?
Mm.
So it could be rye, could be an Irish
It,
whiskey.
it could be a whole bunch. So I will say,
Should I read through something?
yeah. So I will say, each release has a theme. The theme for this one is heat.
Go
Oh,
figure.
well, aptly named there.
Yes.
Release
Okay, so they're high
13,
fruit.
mind you.
Yes,
Unlucky
release
number
13
13.
is heat.
Uh,
So yes, that's obviously the warmth that we are tasting.
52 amazing craft whiskeys.
Yes, I think they kind of cover the gamut of
Woo,
whiskeys.
that is hot. That ain't going away.
Okay,
So I'm gonna guess that's like a 115, maybe a 120 proof.
Okay.
I was going to go
That's-
110.
You think that low?
I'm going
Because you
110.
like that heat. You're into the
I'm gonna say 130.
130.
Yeah. Okay, we should rate this one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go quick.
Yeah, yeah,
It actually is gonna be interesting, kind of like especially when we did the brackets,
Right.
because we're gonna be rating these like kind of so close together.
Doing 2.
It'll be you're in two.
I'm also into.
I'm gonna be 2 as well.
Gonna be the man who's going over with you. I wonder if I'm doing this right. We'll see.
Remember, biggest number is the first number is on the right.
Okay.
1.
2.
3.
Oh, look at that!
Everybody, look at that.
All right.
2, 3, 2, 4, and 2,
So,
5.
so for the audio people,
There you
Yeah.
go.
Logan, what did you pick?
2.4.
Warwick picked 2.3.
And I did a 2.5.
Not bad. I think we.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
so
I think for me, it's like, yeah, it definitely has some heat to it, but
Yeah.
it really wasn't unpleasant at
No.
all.
no,
No.
it has a good flavor to it, but the heat was definitely off-putting.
Yes.
It was a little too much heat, but that's that's what they do. The barrel strengths are popular now because that's where you get the most flavor.
Okay.
Well, and I feel
But
like
there's
if they're
also
if they're releasing it and calling it heat, I think they were purposely trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make it as hot
clearly.
as possible. Okay,
So let me.
I didn't catch much of
Mm.
anything out of it.
I got
I didn't get any oakiness or
so
anything
I
like
got
that.
dried fruit.
Oh, Jesus, here goes palate man.
I'm
over
telling you. Well, I'm looking. I don't even know if that's on here.
Oh, okay. So here's again. I've had this for about 2 weeks, and I was waiting for this episode to record before I
here.
tried
Learn
any of
with
it.
us.
So I haven't done any of this stuff. So you scan the QR code on the back, and it says sample A. What do you think the age statement is? 1 year, like all the way up to 10 plus years. I think this is probably like a 3 or a 4.
I was gonna say the exact same.
Year?
Yeah.
Here.
Like what?
Yeah, I'd say 4 year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Do
good guess, I think,
375.
because the flavor is there.
375. I'll do
Yeah.
375.
Look, and I can do it too.
What do you think the proof is? So
Uh,
I think it's like it's really hot. So
I think 120
I would say go where you have it right now. It should be good.
or
118.
I'm gonna go
118.
118.
There you go.
Yeah.
okay, because I thought it was a little bit
Oh,
hot.
should I be doing it? Are we all doing it? Or is,
Well, you can. I just scanned in this bar. That QR, same. Brings
Oh,
you
because
the
the
same
only
place.
difference, like if you scan that one, then you have to pick sample A, B, C, or D. If you
And we did
scan that,
it does
yeah,
exactly
if you
that
scan that one, it takes you
Okay.
straight left.
Yep.
I don't need proof. I'm bad at this.
What do you think the whiskey? What do you think the whiskey type is? Bourbon, wheat, rye, malted barley, or rice?
I was gonna go definitely bourbon.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna go
go.
rye. I think
Really?
totally right.
Okay. If
Um,
I'm right.
how would you rate this whiskey?
I did 4 stars. I'm thinking 4 out of. Is that 10?
That looks like
Yeah.
5, 6. Yeah. So 10.
Yeah, I think we're all
Because
roughly
it's
about
just
the
a little
same.
below average.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Oh, okay. So actually, at this point, it says just try the next sample.
Okay.
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 Sample B.
Sample
Okay.
Okay, sample B.
All right,
So
I
we're
gotta-
giving you the live numbers that we
Yeah,
think.
man.
Make sure you rinse out.
Yep. Gotta rinse out.
Rinse it out.
So this is pretty cool. I
This'll
feel like
be,
we're like
This is like speed dating.
it's almost
Speed
like we're
whiskey.
kind of busy looking and kind of being quiet. So we'll try to talk more for those listening to the audio version. But
Okay.
That'll
This
just
is a
force
new
them to
thing
watch
for
this
us.
on YouTube.
oh, good point.
Okay. So
Need to
we
see our
are.
sexy faces.
I'm not going to try and do the
Oh, wait.
No,
hopping of the
that
cork.
won't come
They
up
give you
anyway anymore.
food and cocktail recipes
Yes.
along with it.
Little added bonus.
You know, you really need that.
Boozy bourbon
What?
chili.
You need a little biscuit
Oh,
that we can eat.
that would clear your
Yes.
palate.
Your palate.
Interesting.
That,
Who would have thunk?
that's an awesome idea.
Sons of
You could
bitches.
make millions work. That's good. Yeah.
See you
Right.
guys later.
Yep. There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah, you're getting better at that. Oh yeah, right.
Keep it going.
Look at
Go
that.
all the way
You got a
back.
little Tap top
Keeps
off
holding
there.
me
Okay.
back.
All right. So this is B.
Okay.
This is B.
So we're not even talking tasting notes here, right? Because they've got tasting notes, but
Yeah.
I didn't even see dried fruit as one. So I'm wondering if I'm just full of shit.
Is it drive-by fruit?
Like orange blossom. I didn't.
Or,
I
no,
didn't,
actually,
didn't-
that's
didn't
more
taste
floral though. Ooh, almost no nose
Yeah.
to it.
Really? Oh,
Not nearly as pungent as the.
Yeah, the
I have
desert
like
West.
I gotta find a new word. Pungent just seems like a
don't you
bad
have
word.
like almost like a cinnamon?
Well, but it's so
Yeah.
faint.
It-
though.
Yeah.
It's very faint.
Holy shit!
I was gonna say I can smell a burn when you're getting close up to you.
Oh,
I haven't even tested. I haven't tasted yet. So
I think that might be Zachariah Harris.
Holy shit!
But it's funny because like now I have a total fruity taste.
Yeah, but it's not just like a good fruit. It's like a
No, no,
rotten
no, no.
fruit.
No, it's rotten.
I mean, it's sour, not sour. Well, there's a funk to it. There's a
see,
funk
it's
to
still
it.
tingling in my mouth.
There is definitely a funk to it.
There's a
Maybe that's the funk I'm
Funk?
getting.
Yeah, it's funny. I have really sensitive taste buds, and the reaction that those sensitive taste buds give my mouth is my upper lip just goes
Ah.
like this,
Yeah.
and that's what's happening.
woo. Oh,
Yeah, it's
mm.
This is not pleasant.
Well, let's get the rating out. Now we're
Okay.
talking about it. Let's get the rating out. Ugh.
Trying to get 3 in.
Oh my God, that was a shiver. Oh,
Yep, there
I
it is.
bet it was.
I gotta. Hut.
Mr. Lynch, are you ready?
No.
hang on. Oh my God, it's like
Yeah, it's still there.
I have total heartburn. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it's
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh,
okay. Mr. Price,
I'm ready.
1.
2, 3.
There you
Christ,
go.
look at-
Right on. I
Well,
was being generous by
yeah.
giving
Did
it
we
that
do this?
5.
What are you 2.3?
Yeah.
I was
No, I was
2.1.
2 point.
It was the opposite. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
got
we
reversed.
switched.
But I was still the
So-
high one because I was trying to be generous to it.
Logan gives it a 1.3.
Oh,
Yeah. Mr. Price gives it a.
sorry, a
He
1.4.
was
Sorry,
so distracted.
my
And
brain is still.
I gave it a 1.5 because I
still
was
sitting
trying
in
to
my
be
mouth,
generous.
like-
Why? I don't know.
It's funny because it has just started to like subside.
It's not subsiding on me.
Yeah.
It's still
I-
now. It's like
See,
now it
I
went
did
from
gulp it. At the
Yeah,
end.
that's
I
probably a
went from my
smart way to
mouth
do
to
it.
my throat to like, and as I'm breathing in, I'm
Oh.
still feeling. So like this one, I feel the heat,
Fuck.
if you will.
Oh, it's but actually it's funny. I don't feel as much heat with
Okay.
this one as
Mm-mm.
the other one.
Why is it getting worse? Usually the heat
Agreed.
gets lesser.
Ah,
Yeah, no,
okay.
Okay,
that deserves a 1.3.
so B, um, what do you what do we think the age statement is?
I'm gonna say 3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely young. Proof?
And the proof, I would say it's a 101 because it wasn't that hot. But
No,
I'm
no, no,
thinking
no.
101.
yeah, it
Yeah.
just had a lot of
I
lasting
mean, it was
power.
hot for sure, but it wasn't.
I was going high 90s, but
I'm gonna say 105 actually.
105. Okay.
Well, they can't all be rye, right?
No, but I think this is a malted barley because I
Yeah,
didn't
that
taste
was
any sort
different.
of corn hints in there at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, because there was no sweetness.
None at
none
all.
whatsoever.
And it was a weird sour plum, sour grape kind of thing in there.
Okay.
So
I tasted
I'm gonna
ball
say
sack.
malted barley. Ball
know,
sack. So
after workout ball sack.
so do we give it a 1 or 2 stars?
I'm gonna do two,
I would
just
do
to be
it,
generous.
just to be generous.
All right. Okay.
It's funny because I've never
Watch,
tasted ball
watch
sack,
them be
so
like Pappy Van Winkle. Be like,
Well, now we know we're never going to spend that kind of
yeah,
money. on
exactly.
Pappy Van Winkle.
Or I just buy just to sell to some other idiot.
okay.
All right.
Wow.
By the way, this is actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Ah,
Should do this more often.
I'm enjoying it. You mean just drink or?
Did
Yeah.
you
Well, that too. Yeah.
Did you rinse?
Oh, I did not.
I did, but I'm gonna double rinse on this one.
I was about to put it on top of the water.
Mm.
I did a swirl.
Okay.
I did a rinse and swirl.
Whew, ah. That went right to my temple.
Mm,
Is that a thing?
yeah.
Just my temples burning.
Went all Temple of Doom on you.
Okay. So this is C.
Okay.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm not ready for this after the last one.
No, way better on the nose to start. Or
Def-
should we not be talking about it until we rate it?
You're
It
not.
definitely
You're
has-
not saying like I hate the nose. You're just saying
No.
It definitely has floral notes.
yes.
God, I just burped and all I could taste
Oh,
was the other one.
Zachariah heard.
Sorry for the silence, people.
Yeah, sorry.
We're
Yeah,
all
that was my fault. I should.
we're all sucking that in for a second.
He's talking about whiskey.
Yes,
Just
honestly.
in case.
And I don't want to jump into my thoughts on too much here, but it is obviously better than the last one. But it's like it's
Just as hot.
it's still subtle compared to the first one and the second one. Really, I guess the first two.
And I will say I'm a little bit disappointed that my first my first delivery was heat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like you know, just in terms of
You should start with something more mellow and
right.
flavorful.
And I know obviously, you know, yes, this is number 13. So they don't know when I'm going to join or not join. They're not giving me a special version. They just giving me what the current version is.
Right.
But yes, I paid for a year.
You get one a quarter.
You get one a quarter.
Okay.
So you're like,
So we got another month before we can do another one of these, probably.
Yeah, I don't know when the quarters come in, but okay.
all right, we got to do our barrels.
Yep.
Let's do our barrels.
And I think as we, you know, for people that have watched the previous episodes,
What single number on this one?
I'm not a fan of heat.
Heat.
Whereas
I still haven't seen
Mr.
that
Lynch
movie.
is a big fan of
I
that.
am.
Yes.
And I'm sort of in the middle, I guess.
I'm going to
Two
go
numbers.
2. Yes.
1.
2.
3.
Okay,
Wow.
Mr. Lynch, you liked this one.
I liked it a little more than the other
Okay.
ones. Yeah.
So do you want to say what we got?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Logan.
Mr. Lynch here gave it a 3.
I gave it 2.1.
I gave it a flat 2.
Okay. Go first as your 2.
Okay. It wasn't that good. How's that for an
I still feel it was better than
deep
the second
dive
one,
on?
but
It was better than the last one, which I gave a much lower score to, or a little bit lower score to. But the flavor just wasn't that pleasant.
Mm.
It's more flavorful. It's a little more burned than the last one, but the taste was not good.
Sure.
to be totally unoriginal, I agree with everything you said. You know,
Nice. Wow.
it's just
That's your review, folks.
yes, I agree totally. I mean, I think it definitely was better than B. Um, not as good as A.
Okay.
It's like the heat wasn't as it wasn't as hot as A. I think the problem is it's like it wasn't B verged on like truly horrible.
Yes,
Like
clearly.
Zachariah Harris,
Clear.
horrible.
Well, Zacharias didn't even have the flavor this had, so at least
Um,
Interesting.
it had
this
that
is
going for it.
definitely an improvement on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, not that great.
Excuse me.
I would steer
I should have
clear
muted that,
of
but
this at a Binny's.
Yeah. If we know what the
So
hell it is.
So
for the person that loved it,
I gave it a 3 only because I couldn't have it like a 2.7. I mean, I
Oh,
could
you've
have.
done 2.7
I could
before.
have, but it would have been like 7 numbers, and I
Yeah,
can't
don't
do
kid
more
yourself.
than
You've
2.
done it before.
No, I liked it a little more. The burn I felt was definitely less than A and B. Um, it hung around almost a little bit less long, not as long as B, but it wasn't as quick as A. So I feel like it was an improvement over
Okay.
those two for the burn side of it. Now that I think added and allowed me to actually taste the bourbon a little bit more than B, because B was just burn. I felt like, and this
Burn
one.
and
that's probably why it's B. B for burn.
Ah, there you go.
makes it
It's
burnier.
C for
Burnier.
Makes it burnier.
kind of. No, it's a K, but anyway.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, I thought this was a little bit better than B. I would say it's close to A, but A, I got a bad feeling. I think you guys are right. I think A is a rye, and maybe that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards C on this one.
Really? So what do
Yeah.
you think? See, well, let's
Okay,
get
well
into
Okay.
this.
let's go through. What do you think the age statement is? I think this is a 4.
I would
Yeah, I
say,
think
yeah,
this.
4 to 5.
Yeah, I think this is a 4.
Proof. Um, see, to me, I think this is probably like a 98.
Yeah.
Really? You
I
think
would
it's that
say it's
low?
either at 100 or just below it.
Yeah, I was gonna say 100, but yeah.
And what do we think the whiskey type is?
Hmm.
Bourbon, wheat, rye, malted barley, or rice? Have we ever had a rice?
I think we would probably
Uh,
be able to
I
tell.
don't know.
I
No,
think that
I
would
don't
stick
think we
out like
have.
a sore
no,
thumb.
I don't think we have.
Yeah, but so
I was leaning towards wheat.
yeah, I think it could be a wheat,
If I'm
or
right
it
on that,
could be a
I
bourbon.
will be like
Because
high
obviously,
fiving myself.
if it's a combination of wheat and young, then that could obviously still give us the burn.
But a wheat usually has a little bit more of a sweet edge to it.
But if we have Stewie, isn't it wheat?
It is wheat.
Wheat.
Will wheaten.
Um,
So bourbon or wheat.
well, I mean, obviously, they may well double up on some of these. It doesn't mean it has to be separate.
True, but it's not like this is a wheated bourbon. This is going to be either 51% wheat, 51% corn,
Oh, you're saying there
51%
will be
rye.
a division.
Yes.
I mean, that's they only gave
If
you
only we
one
could wait
choice.
for our commenters.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you
like,
can
comment,
only make one
subscribe, please.
choice.
Okay, I'm gonna go rye,
Ooh, he went rye
I'll
again.
I'll put wheat on mine.
and
Yes,
I'm doing
just to say you're wrong.
3.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree with that part.
Yeah, 3 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay.
I would have given
Sample.
it a 4, but it's fine.
Did.
Here we go.
The
The
last bottle.
one. Everybody rinse.
I did.
Oh, I did not rinse.
Ah.
Hold on.
We're trying to rinse our glasses between sessions like that's going to make
Because
too
we don't
much
have a
of it.
biscuit.
It's sort of like you wash your balls between chicks.
Almost exactly like that.
Yeah.
Actually.
I don't know why I'm obsessed with
Yeah.
balls today.
You,
That's
well,
crazy.
when aren't you?
I
You know.
don't know.
I guess.
Okay,
All right, here we go.
let's do the last one. I will say the only downside to
Wait,
this is as
wait.
much as
There, it popped it. Yeah.
as much as these are small pours,
Yeah.
because we're drinking
Yeah, we're
so
going
much more.
fast. Yeah, you're right. And it's
I don't know
and
what
it's,
you're talking about. I'm fine with it. Just keep it going.
and it's high proof stuff
Yes.
because that burn is fucking burning.
Look at this.
Her.
Look at that. That's a damn good.
Dibba
Look at, you're a
dibba.
pro at this now. Look at this.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think we're all good on that one. All right. All right. So Lon is now smelling.
Better on the nose. Better
Yeah.
on the nose.
Schnoz, whatever you want to call it.
Is it just like why do I always smell like
Vomit.
like fruitiness?
Well,
Because a
because
lot of it, yeah.
yeah, when you put oak and wheat and whatever, grain together, you get a little fruit notes.
See,
on
now
it.
I'm not getting nearly. This is almost like number 2 where there wasn't a smell.
Oh,
Well, it is fruitier.
It is definitely like number 2 in terms of the flavor.
Okay.
It's
So I
it's a lot
will.
more like number one in the kick.
But it's not as warm though.
I think the first one was the hottest of the batch, but this is the
Really?
second, I think.
The second one I thought was hot, but oh yeah, okay. This is the hottest of
It's
the batch.
creeping up on you, isn't
Yeah,
it?
there it is. Yeah, that one that waits for it. It's like, hey, I'm hanging out here. Fuck
Wow.
you. Yeah. Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Okay. It's
Okay.
still there. It's
Woo, my lips burn.
yeah. My tongue, like I can feel it at the tip of my tongue because that's where it hit first, and then it's like radiating, and it's still.
My lips are like
Now.
an asshole.
I
It's like
They look nothing like Logan.
they're puckering up.
did hear. Yeah.
Nice one. I don't think you heard that one.
I
He
didn't.
heard
Oh my
I
god,
didn't
it
want
is
to.
so fucking hot right now.
Yeah, it's got some burn to it, man.
It creeps up on you.
Mm.
Unless there's something I can help you with.
Is there like
Can you create a biscuit, Siri?
yeah.
Something like a biscuit.
Would you like me to add that to your order list?
Ah,
Oh wow.
Okay, so now, okay,
it's not going down.
all right.
yet.
Well, let's do our barrels, I guess. Let's do our
Yeah.
Oh,
barrels.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, I'm only 2 sips in, I think.
2 steps forward.
My
Two steps.
my upper lip is numb.
So I'm going to include this. I'm going to include this in my
I drank the water before.
in my email to Blind Barrels, and say I get the fact that obviously the way it's economical for them to put these things out is to send new subscribers whatever the next
Right,
thing is.
right. Can't
But
start
it's
off
like
at the same point.
this is not a good one to start with.
But see, that's where I feel like it's more your thing. They probably have something on their site where it's like, hey, if you want something that you choose.
Maybe.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Okay.
So
all right.
I'm only coughing like this because I swallowed my water incorrectly.
Oh,
Apologize.
wow. Okay. Sorry for the silence, everyone.
No, no.
Okay, we're picking our barrels.
I can't talk right now.
Yeah, we're all a little verklempt from this.
What is that? What does that mean?
Verklempt.
What does that mean?
Verklempt. You never
Verklempt.
seen verklempt?
No.
Talk amongst
From
yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yes.
I'll give you a topic.
Coffee talk.
Coffee talk.
Yeah, Saturday Night
You
Live.
never seen Saturday Night Live?
What?
Wow.
It's a TV show they have.
Yes.
It's out of New York.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
Some people probably just saw what
All right, we're
what
ready.
my number was.
1.
2.
3.
Yeah, okay, except for
Yep,
Warwick.
all right.
Warwick hated that one.
Shit the bed.
Mr. Lynch, what the hell you
Is-
got?
trying. I'm
Is that
trying.
4.23?
No, 2.43, which
2.43.
is technically 2.7.
2.7.
There you go. There, I tried it this time.
2.7. Mr.
The
Warwick,
reason I
Mr.
did
Price.
that.
I didn't. I didn't.
No, what's your numbers? Tell the
I'm
people.
sorry.
your
Oh my
numbers.
god, I'm so sorry. Oh, no.
Whoa,
definitely not.
5.1.
1.5.
1.5, and I am a 2.3. And that's being generous.
I didn't like that.
Thanks for your technical, insightful.
Next is Lon.
Critique.
That,
Review.
that was it's funny. It was better than B.
Yeah,
But it
everything
was
was better than B.
only just better than B.
Agreed. In fact, literally, to me, it was just those last 3 were just better than each other in success. So 3 was better than 2, 4 was better than 3, but very incrementally.
Yes. I'm glad we started with A.
Oh, me too.
Okay,
Honestly, I kind of wish I would have
Okay.
finished with it.
now I want to do this. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
let's see how we did.
I'm burping up.
Oh,
He's hurting.
Oh
He's
my
hurting
god.
for certain.
so what age was that? I'd say that's at least a 4 years. So I'm going to say
I'd
5
say
years.
4.5 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do 4.5. What do you think the proof is?
I'd go 110 on that.
I would say
I'm doing
115.
Go 112. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Okay.
112.
Okay.
112.5.
112.
Okay. What do you think that was? Bourbon, wheat, rye?
I was gonna go bourbon on
Yeah, I think that was probably a bourbon.
Okay. Rating, I'm gonna do a 2.
I'll say 3.
That's fine.
'cause it was a little better than the
that.
2.
Yeah. All right. What do we got? We go at a
Total score.
50 out of 75
Wait, they
on
got a
E.
score even though we didn't like it. So I guess it's the other parts, right? What did you get a score? 150. I got
150.
167. I just had slightly
Ooh.
different answers from yours.
Okay, so go. Let's see what the reveal is.
You suck.
Um, So here's the first one. Did you see these things?
What the fuck? How
I
did you
just
get
did the
yours up?
I did. right where it said the rating, you just took the arrow down to see what it says on each one.
Yeah, but that's just the.
Hit back.
It
Hit
doesn't.
back.
It doesn't tell you what it is though.
Not yet, but it does right there.
Oh,
Holy shit.
it gives your answer. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we said 3.75 and it's actually
4 years.
4 years. We said
18.
118 and it's a 118.
Wow, we're fucking good.
And the type, we said rye.
And
It's
it was
a
rice.
rice.
That
Wow.
was one? Was
The
it A?
first one
A?
was
Sample
rice.
Wow, because that was the one that ultimately we thought was
Was the best.
A? Interesting. Okay. Well, you guys
And
said.
it's 100%.
I honestly liked
Louisiana
D
rice
more
whiskey.
out of all of them, but that's okay.
Okay, well, let's
Go B. Let's go
go
B.
Yep.
Okay, so B.
B's nuts. These are one. This is one you guys hated.
Yeah, it's a 6-year.
Wow,
Wow.
that's crazy. But it was 122.
Wait, did it?
Yep.
Wait, it didn't tell you what the actual name of the whiskey was.
Sorry, it did up here, didn't it? Full whiskey. So it's a full whiskey type, 100% Louisiana rice.
It doesn't give you brand.
I
Okay.
think the next page gives
Ah,
us
gotcha.
the brown rage.
Yeah.
Brown rage. Why,
Wow.
why can't it
You're
be?
drunk.
Could you have had the
Damn.
122 proof?
I
Because
think
that
it's
one
just-
was 122 proof. That's
Yes,
why.
I think.
Okay,
it's
wow,
like
so that
20
one-
none.
We said malted barley, and that was a straight bourbon. I
Wow.
don't know straight bourbon, but a bourbon.
So B, which was what you guys didn't like the most. I was kind of iffy on it, but
No, you
yeah,
thought
I gave it a
B,
2.
we all hated B.
Right?
we all gave
I thought
a
I
one
gave B a
something.
3 because I said I
No,
couldn't
we-
give it a 2.7.
We were
No,
all
we
one
were all in
something
the ones.
on-
Like
Really?
I was 1.4,
I'm
you were
drunk.
1.3, you were 1.5.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
because you were
sorry.
being kind.
Yep, right.
All right,
because I
well
was
then,
being kind. Very
Oh,
good.
screw me.
Okay, C. So C,
We guessed
we guessed
four.
4 years. It was 3.75
So
years.
we're good at years, I think.
Proof was we guessed 98. It was actually 116.
116.8.
Interesting.
That's pretty heavy.
Okay.
Wow. Type,
Rye,
we
but it
guessed
was bourbon.
rye. It was actually bourbon.
See,
Wow.
that one I remember saying, I don't know if it's a rye.
But if you look at it, it's a bourbon because it's 80% corn. I would have thought way more than that. The next highest was wheat, but only 8% wheat. It had more barley than wheat.
But that's so funny because I didn't taste no sweetness in that at all.
Well, that burn was very distracting on
That
6.
was very.
You're right.
6
Okay,
on
that's
C. I don't know where I got 6
pretty
from.
cool.
She's
Okay,
very cool.
D.
D's nuts.
These nuts.
Ooh.
Yes. So
Holy
we guessed
shit.
4.5.
I guess
it was
5,
6.
6.
Proof was
What?
112. It was actually 140. Jesus
140?
Christ.
40.
Maybe
And-
that's why
and-
I actually liked it
And
a
sorry,
little more.
what was B?
B.
B, the actual proof was 122.
So this
I,
was
So
I
this was
felt
the
this was
hottest?
way.
that was the highest proof.
I thought B was way high.
That's crazy.
But we did get bourbon right.
There you go.
Jesus.
Okay, so let's see if we can reveal.
All right, who they are. Dun, 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 dun. Are you 21?
Oh, there's a
I would
video
think if
coming
we're
up?
this far,
Are we
people,
21? Yes, we are, people.
maybe.
Okay, click to
Combined.
reveal.
A is
High proof American rice whiskey, JT Mellick. Jesus, go away.
Oh, hold on, we got an ad.
Do we? You know what? Is there a way to put this on the video? This is
Oh, yeah,
boring
this
as
would have
hell
been-
video
Oh,
for
sorry.
everybody.
Can
we-
actually, yes,
can plug in my thing here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you-
Give me that.
Oh, okay.
Oh
yeah,
no,
Give me-
you,
give
you,
it.
you
Okay,
can do it as well.
Okay.
Hold on, he's got.
Okay, that's great. How do I fucking do this?
Oh,
I didn't set up the button for this.
you did not.
So
Okay,
we don't know what button this is.
no.
Just start pushing all of them.
Let's just see. No, we can just say
we
what it is.
can just say what it
We
is.
All right.
It'll make them watch us more.
We'll fix this for next time. Yeah, high proof American rice whiskey, JT Mellick Distillers.
Okay.
Basically, the regular price is $95.
Oh my God. Okay, well that's the
59.
first one. That's,
59.
That's
Oh no, 74.99.
And apparently,
Regular
it's sold out.
Damn.
Fun fact.
So that's good to know. Take a screenshot of that so we can actually.
but they do the
I'd like to-
tasting notes and stuff on that, which is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I said it's like I actually
Aroma. Do they?
like
What did
this.
you say? Was it nutmeg or some shit?
Spicy yet
That dried
spicy yet
fruit.
creamy. That's what she said. At the same time, with notes of rich nougat,
Ooh.
marzipan, nutmeg,
Marzipan.
toffee, butterscotch, ripe peaches,
I kind of
dusted-
want to try this.
dusted
now.
with cinnamon.
There it is. You did say. I thought that was B.
Actually, it's B.
I think B.
B
you said
is what it
cinnamon.
says cinnamon.
It's all right.
Okay,
But that's good. I mean, I like that though. I mean, huh?
that was cool. Okay, so B. B was the really hot one. I can't speak. Hot one.
Though that hung around.
Holiday soft red wheat Missouri straight bourbon whiskey. Rick House proof. Holiday Distillery. Holiday.
Why do they call it Rick House? Wouldn't it be a Dick House?
Well, okay.
It's a dick
Well,
house.
It's normally
It's
85
spicy, spicy.
bucks.
Putting it in your mouth. All right. Sorry.
85, bucks.
So
See, that's what I get frustrated with is when something's you're just like, oh, that's. But now, okay,
This is the one we hated the most.
yes.
yeah, I think we all were not.
And it's 85 bucks.
That is insane.
Yeah,
Now, is this one of the like? Look it up on Binny's. I bet you it's like 65 on
Ro-
Binny's.
Right.
This is probably like, hey, we're going to show you what it is retail.
Right,
You know.
because the regular price is $85, but the member price for blind barrels is
Oh,
$72.
see, so they're trying to make you think you're
You're
saving
saving
some
money.
money.
But yes, the everyday price at
There we
Binny's is
It's
like
probably like
$40.
Yeah. I've never seen what is it? Holiday?
Holiday.
Holiday.
No, but spelled
Come on.
holla.
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 Oh, so it's more like few times been around that track.
Yes.
All
So
So we're doing C now. C is
Rocktown.
Ooh, I like the
column.
bottle.
Yeah, a column. Oh, that looks like a wax seal on
Yeah.
it.
Like some-
Column still collection cast strength straight bourbon whiskey.
Ooh, it's cast strength.
Tax straight. Yeah. I
Yeah.
figured.
Rocktown Distillery. Only $65 member price, $75 regular price.
Okay.
Rich layers of caramel, present, backed up by notes of toasted walnuts, smoked vanilla, orange
I
blossom.
think you mentioned orange.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I did.
I think you did.
I think I did.
I think you did.
Wow, look how smart I am.
Yeah.
Did you see the finishing notes? The finishing notes, there's creamy brulee.
Creme brulee.
Yeah,
Creamy
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 brulee.
umbrella. Bruh.
It's French.
Creamy brulee.
That's what those little dip those
I'm
are on
pretty
top
sure
of it.
there was a.
I don't
It's like
know,
right
I
there,
am-
creamy brulee.
I'm feeling it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's just because we did it so quick.
Yeah.
All right, we're on D.
Okay, we're on the nice bottle.
I like that bottle.
13th century whiskey company. That's kind of stupid.
Ooh.
Have they really been around since the 13th century?
No, that's just what they chose.
Yeah, toasted whiskey
Is
straight.
that pipes or is that a
$125?
cop coming off the side? What is that?
What? That
It's
is
drippy
a.
cock.
It's a drippy cock.
It's a drippy
It's
cock.
a
There's the balls.
it's a floppy cock.
I wish
Is
we could
that?
show you.
Is that
this.
supposed to be like the,
We'll do better.
the still or something?
We'll do better.
Yeah.
Holy!
It's
look
a
at that
hundred.
price.
The member price is $125.
Whoa. Look at that proof though. 140 proof. That to me is like
Yeah, but
gasoline.
there is not a direct relationship between the proof and the cost of the bottle.
I get it, but apparently with this one, it's pretty damn
Well,
close.
the only difference is that you water it down, you got more bottles from the same cask, so it can cost less. You don't add water and
But
make
so
it
this-
cask. You got less bottles, you got to charge more.
But this is interesting. So the age statement is 6 years old,
Yeah.
but that's made up of 5 years in 30-gallon char 2, 3, 4, and 5 casks. 1 year finished in 35-gallon heavily toasted char 1 cask.
So what? They're just adding the
It's
casks
the
up?
level of char. But yeah, they're just adding the casks up. Well, because technically it is the same liquid, spending time in
Right.
this barrel, that barrel, that
It's still
adds up
it's still
to.
aging.
I
Right.
I don't know. This is where I don't feel it's worth $125.
Oh, I don't.
No.
The very fact that we rated it what we did, it's
This-
like it's not
See,
worth
that's where I get
$125.
bothered is like some of these fakers out there, not us, will go in and like, oh, hey, this bottle was $80. Oh my God, it's so great, just because they paid $80 for it. It's kind of like that whole thing where you want to say it's better than it actually is just because you spent the
Because
money
you
on
spent
it.
money on it.
Yeah.
So
It's a big thing.
interestingly, to your point, Heat is the March release. So if that's quarterly,
For non-English people out there, March.
March. That's what I said. Isn't that what,
I don't know if
isn't
there's an MOTCH out there, but March is
it March? March.
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 Like think of Marge Simpson. It's not
Marge.
Marge Simpson.
It's March. I'm not from Boston.
Hey.
Well, okay. So
Oh,
that was we're all done.
well, I, mean,
It's all empty. I'm gonna put these back in.
I will say
So
that
we
was
did say though.
still
What was it?
fun.
It was fun.
What did we say? A was the best.
Yes,
A? Yes.
by far.
I think I gave C and D higher scores, but
Like you gave C a 3, didn't you?
yeah, but I meant
they-
2.7. So
Did they have, hold on a second, did they have the A and B on them?
Yes. A,
Okay,
B,
good.
C, D.
Okay, because I was thinking, what happens if we went in reverse order?
No,
Okay.
I'm
good.
not that stupid.
Well, I don't know
It's
if
like-
they came that way.
I looked at it and knew which
Gotcha.
one they were.
Okay.
stupid in it.
Okay, stupid.
Okay.
Thank you.
So-
for-
You know, the one thing we do need to learn for the next recording is you didn't start the timer.
I didn't start the timer. It says 5 seconds, but that was
Yes,
from
for like the last 20 minutes.
So I have no idea how
I
long-
do know that we started at I think 39, so we're at
Okay.
probably
Oh,
about 40,
yeah.
40 minutes.
New stuff, we
35
don't have
minutes.
our
40
clock.
Okay.
We'll have that later.
You won't if you didn't like this episode.
Too
you won't-
bad. You're
you
gonna
won't-
have to deal
don't
with
tell
it. You
us.
watched
You
it.
won't have to put up with it for another couple of months because if this was the March release, then that means March, April, May, June. So we probably won't get another delivery until June. If you liked it, great, that's awesome. You'll have to wait till June for the next episode. Obviously, we do weekly episodes.
Do you want to see more of these? Do you want to see less of these?
Yes, it was fun for us. I mean,
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
fun.
that
it
was
was fun
nice.
for me.
It was fun for me
It
too,
was
but
nice to prove how bad I am at this still.
No,
you just got to let us know what you think.
you're way better.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Well,
Actually, it's true.
thanks for coming. Next
So
time we'll do a
now-
movie and bourbon.
Now we get to do the outro.
Ooh, yeah, I want to see him hit the button.
Okay,
Let's see
so I'm
what's
going to
sexy.
hit the button,
And we'll see.
and then
what-
somehow we have to work out how to stop the recording. So it's an experiment.
Yeah, deal with it. You may see me picking my nose.
Thank you for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on social media.
Oh, shit.
What did you do?
What happened?
Went down the wrong pipe.
Okay, let's just continue. Ignore him.
Everyone for joining us.
Like-
On another. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Like,
I would. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, follow us on social media. Right here.
Want to do like 5 million takes?
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Be sure to follow us on social media.
About this one.
What's the matter with that? What's the matter
I
with
said
that one?
feeling good about this one.
What's wrong with that one?
Nothing was
Nothing.
wrong with it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing for it.
I'm pointing to.
Pointing does nothing. This is a social
but
media.
you
it's
see it on
all-
different lines, and
yes,
so I'm like,
but do you
I'm
know where
pointing-
the lines actually are?
By the way, no one can see you because there's a big logo right here.
I
the
know, they can
point.
hear me, though.
No,
We
they
did that on
can't.
purpose.
Logan Lynch
We're gonna
Nobody listens.
cut that out.
Who the fuck is Logan Lynch? Who names
Best.
himself?
That sounds like a made-up name to
Doesn't
me.
it though? Amen.